Good morning, frog fans. So, I've decided to start doing my YouTube blogs again. Mostly for me because I forget things, but also as a kind of a journey for other people on restarting and running your own business. So today is just a quick one, just to kind of restarting doing Rebel Business School alongside a Scope Careers advisor and waiting to see if I can get another business advisor with the mental health team. And I decided as a restart, I would do some sticker designs. Actually, bizarrely, have them right next to me because I've been cutting them out because I'm not rich enough for a Cricut, all right, and they've got a terrible business model. So, sticker design, right? The Froggy Horror Picture Show. And when I first started doing the design, everybody was like, yes, I love this design. I will buy this. I was like, cool. And then I was like going through the design process and I was like, do we do either a green or a white background? And everybody was like, I prefer green, I prefer white. And then quite a lot of people were like, both. And then I can buy one of each. And I'm like, yes, this is going to do really well. And I'm constantly updating and putting up the design. And like, this is where we're at with it, and this is how much it's going to be, and this is the postage, and I've ordered the envelopes, and I've got some little kind of like frog sticker freebies to throw in there and stuff like that. I'm gonna print out some little thank you notes and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is going really well, and I put up the sales post. Right, they're ready. I've done them. I've printed them. I'm cutting them out. They're ready. One person has messaged me so far and gone, I want one of each. Here's the money. All this is to say, right, everybody in your immediate family and your immediate friend circle will do everything they can to support you. Right? They will absolutely be like, yeah, it's an amazing design. In my case, make sure you've got some people that go, actually, it's a bit terrible. Do you want to change that? Which I have some very good friends. Thank you, Ben, and thank you, K-Flub, and people like that, for helping me with this kind of process. And to be fair, this is technically Ben's idea because he made a joke and I did it. But what a lot of them won't do is follow through with their sales. Please do not be disheartened. Bye, Gothrog dog. Wait, no bed. Don't be disheartened when they don't buy the sales, right? When you don't get the sales from your family and friends, don't. A lot of them, firstly, aren't going to want frog stickers. That's fair. I don't mind that. Because of them, I went through with it and I did the design, and that's a big thing. And I actually made the product, and that's a big thing. And it means that when I start, all right, enough. When I start, he's got a voice on him this morning. For a crotchety old man, he's a crotchety old man. It means that when I start doing the convention circuit and things like that a little later in the year, I already have stock, and that is awesome. I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for all these people going, yeah, of course, that's amazing, do the thing. I wouldn't have done it. So don't lose hope when your friends and family don't buy the product. It's fine. Because of them, you have a product. All right. And yes, this entire series is mostly going to be toxic positivity because that's how I cope with the world. That's how I'm coping with my hair. I had to cancel my loctician address because I didn't make enough sales. And did I say address? I meant appointment. My brain is everywhere today. I had to cancel my loctician appointment because I didn't make enough sales. And she can't see me until March, and I'm really sad. I'm going to be fluffy for a bit. But yeah, so the tangents. This series is going to be there's going to be struggles as well. There's going to be design choices. There's going to be Gothrog dog, because isn't there always the Gothrog dog? Say hello. Say hello. No. And it's just going to be some short videos on YouTube to let me know how it's going, so I can look back and go, oh yeah. But also, if there's anybody else out there in the same position as me, you know, you're in your mid-40s, you can't have a normal job because you've spent the last 20 years in education, and you can't work for people because your brain is a special little bunny. And you've decided that you're going to invest in your business. We can do it. And if we don't do it, we'll have at least learned from the process. Now, I've been trying to get Gothfrog Art up and running for apparently 6 years. But in those 6 years, I didn't really do a lot towards it. I did my degree, obviously. I have a degree in business in creative area, professional studies in creative industries. So I do have a business art degree. I've done all of that, and I did a terrible website and stuff like that. But what I didn't do was put a lot of time into it. I sat and crocheted a load of stuff. I did a load of craft fairs last year, pretty much broke even, but didn't put time into the business. So that's what this is going to be all about. It's going to be about putting time into the business. Obviously, I'm doing the digital work now as well as my traditional stuff. I will be getting back into my recycled sculpture later this year, and the doll mods later this year, once I have reorganized my life and made myself some space. That is probably also going to be in there. For those of you who are neurodivergent, hi, I'm Jazz. My current diagnosis is wrong because it's not been looked at for 20 years, but apparently I have borderline personality disorder, generalized anxiety and depression. Currently waiting for ADHD assessment and a re-diagnosis on the personality disorder. I am a hoarder because I am a trauma baby. I had a lot of issues as a kid, so I hoard now. So we will be going through how to organize as a hoarder, how to deal with things with your ADHD. Hopefully this will be a really positive video series, but there will be moments, and I will share those moments with you. I doubt I will upload every day because my brain is amazingly rubbish at remembering to do things like that. But I will try and upload as often as possible, and hopefully you all will enjoy this journey with me and hopefully get something out of it, even if it's just absolute adorable cuteness. I love him so much. He's 13. Yeah, so anyway, that was all I'm here to say. If you are interested in buying a sticker, anyway, I'll speak to you all later. Have an amazing day, and I'll teach you all soon. Gothfrog out.